A man faces a fine, a pretty hefty fine, for trying to deliver a hot dog via a drone to someone in a hot tub, a friend of his in a hot tub. Watch. All right, so the man faces a 9,000 these are Australian dollars, so that's like almost 7,000 American dollars fine. Is that right? Yeah, that's I think nearly $7,000 American dollar. Correct me if I'm wrong. And this is according to the Australian Civil Aviation Safety Authority. They said, quote, it was investigating the incident over concerns that flight breached rules which ban drones from entering populous areas of flying within 33 yards or 30 meters of people. Now, this guy said that he's fighting this because he said that, first of all, everything was shot in parts, that he never flew over anyone's homes, even though in the footage you see that, so I'm confused about that.
Liar!
And then that this was all edited because he wanted to sell it, and he did. He sold it to an Australian men's lifestyle magazine, like website, YouTube channel, and he used that money to purchase another drone. So we'll see if he gets charged this 9,000 Australian dollar fine or not. Thoughts, 5 words or less.
Hot dog!
This sausage reached new heights.
This sucks sausages.
World's most expensive hot dog. That's a lot.
That's a lot of money, yeah.
That's a lot.
Drones are a big deal, though, you know.
Well, yeah, what if you're like in your backyard sunbathing nude and then the drone catches you?
Yeah,
Well, that's
that
why
sounds
they're a
awesome.
problem.
That's a
Lucky
Modern
them.
Family
They
episode.
should be so lucky.
It's privacy. There's 3, well... Wait
Yes,
for it.
Jason. Yes.
Because I love drones. So me
Are
and my hubby,
you?
yeah,
You
no,
do?
I have like 4. They're
You
amazing.
do?
Well, they're like, okay, they're the airplanes that you fly remote control, they're awesome. They're great.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like the teleprompter cars.
But do they have cameras on them?
No, they don't have cameras.
so you don't-
No.
Sure they don't.
No,
Sure
but
they don't.
drones are also called unmanned aircraft systems, right? And
Sure.
yeah, and they are. So
That
and
was
there's
useful
3
information.
categories for protecting the reason why they're a big deal, because one, they want to protect privacy. Again, like you said about looking at people's, also using them for hunting, you can't do that. You can't use them for that either. And also,
What? Why not?
Because it's people.
I mean, not
Because
that I
you
even
hunt
hunt
people.
or use drones.
Use them for
but
hunting?
Yeah.
It just seems like that would be the tool of the future if this was the
It
Hunger,
is.
if this was the
Right,
Hunger
right.
Games and you had to kill someone, but you were like me and you were a wimp.
You
would-
want a freaking flying
we just elected
thing
Trump.
with a gun on it?
Plan
So's a
ahead.
gun.
The
A
Hunger
gun's
Games are coming
cheating.
up.
You want something that can fly with a gun
you
on
know,
it.
you have to use your hands.
but
I
people-
mean, maybe
That's
there's
the
no
future.
accountability. If you can go hide out and fly something with a gun on it, that's insane.
Sam,
Also-
you need to think we're living in a post-apocalyptic future.
No,
and you need
wait.
to start planning
Oh my
ahead.
God.
Everyone just
God.
fly. Everyone. What if drones killed people? Have you seen the news?
yeah, drones do get. That's only Brett. Yes, right.
But
so
you think putting a gun on it is
we have
is
missiles
a
and
big
nuclear
sorry.
arms on it, Sam. But also, they want to limit the use with law enforcement because for this particular reason, people can attach weapons to these things, fly them, and murder people, and then be out. They're very stealth, right? So, and furthermore, you have to, in order to have, there's many states they're illegal. They're fully illegal, right? And you have to have, if you want to have a drone, you have to go through this whole process, and you have to also have an extensive background check done by TSA. So I agree why they want to fine this guy a lot of money, because it is a problem. I mean, you have perverts that want to see naked women and do miraculously horrible things like Brett with drones, but they are fun though. They're very
They are. That's great.
They're
So
very
good.
fun.
Do you
to
think?
have.
Do you believe that he shot this in parts, and there's no way that he violated any laws, or is this just his defense to win?
I would say, as long as there's no video evidence to the contrary, that I would say if I was him, no, I didn't break any laws. Like, watch the video again. Does it look like I'm breaking laws? No. And then destroy the rest of the footage regardless. Like, that's what I'd do. Here's the thing is, drones, while super fun, I think some of the best stories are when they go wrong.
Yeah.
Like there was a Trevor Bauer. He's a pitcher for the Cleveland Indians. He had a drone and he was messing around with it, and it cut the hell out of his hand.
Oh.
And so one of the World Series games, or at least the Championship Series games, he tried to go back to pitching after the incident, and his hand just started bleeding again.
Oh my goodness!
It was like a miraculous game where all the backup pitchers had to bail him out, and they usually only do it for like 3 innings, and they had to do it for 9 innings. There's all those people who are like, when you have your own drone, you say like, here is home, but they use it while fishing.
Yeah.
And they're like, here's home, and then their boat goes over this way, and then they say, come back home, and it just goes to the ocean where their boat used to be and
Yeah.
just sinks.
So those are really, those are really advanced
thought?
drones. Really advanced drones. I have like the ones you buy at like Brookstone, or
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
Yeah,
I thought
not
it was
like-
a little bit more like a remote-controlled car, and now I would like to recant what I said about wanting a drone. I do want a drone.
They're great for
as like a
shooting,
sniper drone
video.
if I was in the Hunger Games, so I
That's
wouldn't have
different.
hand-to-hand combat.
Okay, but that's not very likely.
Okay, well, I'm just saying.
Sorry,
I want to
Grace.
go on record now. I don't want a drone like all the time to shoot people, but if I had to shoot someone, I would use a drone.
All right.
Damn it.
Okay. Please share your thoughts in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you next time. Sorry, there's a fly in here. Don't kill it. And we'll see you next time on Pop Sugar.